Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be special. So it's away we go then.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best.
Adeyemi! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Messi. Now it's Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's made its way to him. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's whipped it across. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make it.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, it's got in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Rafinha. Now it's Hazard. Nicely shaped ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Can he get on the end of this? That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Kane. In with the challenge. Adeyemi. Played out towards the right wing. Bartasagi spots it and intercepts. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Bartasagi. Hazard. And here's Rafinha, picked out brilliantly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ruben Neves. And they're on him in a flash. Chelsea have got it back and they'll have another go. Knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Kane.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shot at goal! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu tries making a foray down the right. Hakimi looking to run onto it. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And it's Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Adeyemi. Hernandez. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Hernandez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rodri calmly anticipates. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that's gone loose. It's a good run down the right. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's picked his way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Bonucci. Courtois. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Ruben Neves. That's good running with the ball. Now he's got space here. This looks promising. And there's the end of the first half. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
Okay, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 18.
Here we go again.
Sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 17.
Pedri. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Shifted it to the flank, and it's Batasagi. Can he latch on to this? Rijkaard. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Takes a shot! They've scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pedri. That's a cute ball. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So we've reached the hour mark. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation.
Alaba with the clearance. Searching pass he's played there.
Good ball over the top.
Courtois getting this one clear.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Rijkaard. And he's had it nicked away. Batasagi. Now, can they get him away?
Oh, that's it.
And the finish! Goal! Barcelona!
And they've got their lead back. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, just skips past his man.
Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right.
Donnarumma did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the shot!
Should have equalised.
Adeyemi really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first.
El dorsal 33. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4, el dorsal 6.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to pass it through, and he was quick to react. Nicely aimed pass.
That's been cut out, well played.
Now it's Mbappe.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe! In it comes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pedri. Pedri
Doing full tilt down the left. Nicely worked.
Look at the space here. Skims one in. And he's gone backward here.
In once more.
And that is expertly dealt with.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hakimi.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Real chance! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that will be the final act.
They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Terrific recovery. A really fine win, that, Jim Beglin. So it all boils down to this. The team so desperate to be up amongst the big hitters. And today, only a win suffices. It truly doesn't get any better, any bigger than this. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
The action has already started.
He's had a shot!
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Barcelona faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. To get them off and running.
1-0, never any doubt.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Foden.
There he goes, motoring forward.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. Good chance here!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that was vital. Messi. And that's definitely not his best. Rijkaard. Safi Sali. And it's Kane. Sergi. Now it's Kane.
He could be in here.
Now it's Asa!
It's bounced back off the post. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Akanji goes long. Batasagi. Rafinha. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away?
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Looking for the run. Rafinha. Now it's Kane. Out to the right. Kane.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Not the most accurate pass. Bonucci. Pedri. Batasagi. It's Pedri, and he's been shifted off it. Rafinha. Pedri.
Kane.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
He's in space and looking for options. He's got away. Shot a goal! It's in! They have done it! They are level. You raise your game and we raise ours. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Pete.
Oh, terrible pass.
Knocks it into space.
Lovely ball and Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Incredible! They have found their way out of a corner and landed a big blow of their own. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona take the lead.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That has ended up in no man's land. Knocks it out wide.
Rijkaard, Rafinha. Out of play for a goal kick. Sergi.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Now it's Mbappe.
Good ball over the top.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Tries to pass it through. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
Oh, played right into his path. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Azar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foden. Now it's Kane. Oh, he's been caught napping. Akanji. And it's Camavinga.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
He's in a great position here. Pedri. And Bartasagi.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
Good ball, good take. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
There's the start of the second half.
Looking to play him in.
That looks a good ball through.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's going to go a long way. Van Dijk clears it away. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Could move up a gear here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lovely, now then.
Rafinha.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to play it through. And no, to make it. A probing pass. And he cuts out the supply.
Foden.
Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Not the most convincing of passes. Rafinha. Searching pass he's played there. And he's well put. Decent chance!
Oh, taken with style.
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
It's an inviting looking ball, that, and he was quick to react. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he skips past his man, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Takes a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way. It's Hazard! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he welcomes it in. That is a crunching tackle. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Barcelona can see it. A mere distant dream at the start of it all, but it is now very much within reach.
Exciting times ahead, but can they make sure they maintain control until the final whistle?
Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi. Van Dijk. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que hay plazas disponibles para alquilar en el aparcamiento del estadio.
Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
That looks a good ball through.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rafinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now, can they get him away? Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Oh, good-looking ball. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And he's picked out the run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Rafinha. Luis Araujo. He's through here.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus.
Mbappe! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Messi picks it up out wide.
He gets big.
No, not the best of headers.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's gone for goal! They've done it!
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Not the most accurate pass. Luis Araujo. Alexander-Arnold.
Decent chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty.
Barcelona really could have done without this.
The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it.
Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, super ball, shoots! Oh, denied, brilliantly!
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Chance again? No.
Inter really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And it's Messi. Oh, red, nice interception. Koundé. Rafinha. Now it's Messi. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Here's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Van Dijk. And this is Kane. Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. He can run onto that. And a chance! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking here to chip it through. That has not gone well. Looking for a runner. And it's hoisted clear. And he's taking no chances there. Looking for the run. Now it's Neymar. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. And there's the end of the first half.
Se ha encontrado a un niño rubio de unos 4 años que viste camiseta verde y lleva una mochila roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su madre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 21. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
Here we go again then.
El dorsal 15.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get 2 kicks.
Tries a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And here's Mbappe. That's a cute ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Pedri. That's been cut out. Well played. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Back into the middle. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Inter Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Messi aims beyond the defence.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Koundé.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's Pedri. He's having a go! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in, and that could set him on his way. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafinha looking understandably energised after his goal. Nicely intercepted. It's a searching pass. Just eases him off the ball. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, no joy this time. Rafinha. And here's Messi. Nice looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. Can he get it through? Now it's some... He's had a shot! Bartasagi. Spread it left. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Rafinha.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Martinelli! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Rafinha. And it's made its way to him. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? It's a goal! And they are right back within touch. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? He's through. And Messi! And that would have won it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Corner number 2 then. Has a look and plays it forward. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Tries to play it through. Now it's Martinelli.
Looking for options for movement.
Mbappe! And that's gone route one. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
Habrá 3 minutos de
And the
descuento.
number on the board is 3. Bellingham. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. He can run onto that. Pedri.
So that's it. It is all over.
Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And we're underway.
So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Bernardo Silva going full tilt down the right-hand side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Oh, he's been caught on it! Memento! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pedri aims beyond the defence.
Played it early.
It's a threat.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona!
And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Bastara.
Bernardo Silva. Bonucci calmly anticipates.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well read. Nice interception. He's picked his way through.
Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Gamba Osaka trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Pedri
Gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
spread neatly. Owen could try cutting inside here.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Gamba Osaka with the corner, there first.
And it's been taken short. De Bruyne.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And now they can clear their lines. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bastara looking understandably energised after his goal.
Early ball.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
He plays one through. Now this could be a chance. He is through here. A lot.
And the shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to get it away. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal.
He's having a go! And he's had a hit!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Zico. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
And it's Messi. Messi, who's wide and looking to get onto them.
Oh, shooting chance!
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And here's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's had it nicked away. But Sagi engages and forces him off the ball.
De Bruyne.
That's a little off target.
And he's managed to get rid.
Koundé is there to clear. Oh, easy pickings there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto.
Zico.
Oh, that's...
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Bebeto.
And we're off again.
Coming on to replace him is
Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead.
Substitution in progress.
Odo. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Rijkaard. Great vision. Now it's Owen. Can he get on the end of this? Caught offside that time. Short changes him with that pass. Bernardo Silva. Makaleli. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Rafinha. And he cuts out the supply. Adams. Searching pass he's played there. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer.
Shot, surely! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so...
And it's been given away.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Rafinha, and it's Pedri.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rafinha. Mbappe! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution.
Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's really well cleared. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played out to the left flank. Well, that pass isn't the best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Driving on and making good progress. Always onto this. Owen picks it up out wide. Corner given.
Substitution on the field.
This is their
9,
second corner of the game.
Bernardo Silva. Coming
Zico
on the
plays it
field
short.
is number 17.
He's gone for goal! He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, didn't catch it right.
Substitution.
Corner number 3 coming up. Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not going up front in a hurry. Gamba Osaka are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Serginho.
Makaleli. Picked out brilliant. Tries a shot! He has done it! And the comeback is complete! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's run loose here. Has a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Kante running with the ball. And it's made its way to him. It requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Corner number 4 coming up here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's probably safe to say
He's tried one! That is decidedly lacking. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Owen. Coming on the field is number 20.
It's Bellingham. We are into stoppage time. And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Haaland. And it's Xion.
Looking for the run. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Mbappe. That has not gone well. And it's with the keeper.
So that's it. It is all over.
Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Looking for the run. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's delivered all right.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
En el minuto 8, el dorsal 9.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rafinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nuno Mendes, looking for options for movement. Now it's Palmer. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Caicedo does really well to win the ball there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
Header! And that has been clubbed away. Can he get it through? Mendes receives it in. He's got full! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Oh no, what has happened here? Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Johor Darul Tazim claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Johor Darul Tazim with the corner. They're first. James goes short. Hangs in a... shoots! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Johor Darul Tazim really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Now it's Kane. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe. Here's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much.
And the shot! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Johor Darul Tazim are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And that's going to be a booking. And it's Palmer. Good take, and is he in? Tries to pass it through. Kane plays it through. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rodri. He's a sharp little ball here. Back into the middle. Rafinha.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Goes for a shot! Euphoria! Utopia!
and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
That it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
En el marcador se corre a continuación.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today.
excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
He's the shining light of Asian football in Europe, Peter, Xion. He likes to receive the ball on that left-hand side and then offer you many options with his direct running or cutting inside or just stretching the fences. A player with a superb work ethic.
I'm thinking, Kane! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Harry Kane!
Galatasaray are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi.
Foot in.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Robertson. And it's Caicedo. It's Camavinga. Akanji. And Rafinha. Now it's Messi.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Kane is flagged offside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely. Has a shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold.
He's gone for goal!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Kane! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's Kunde.
He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
And the finish! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Rafinha, and he's got the beating of his man. Looking for options for movement. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rafinha.
Kane. Played out to the right.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
They've played it short. Now here's the delivery.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
It's Kane!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Tries to thread one through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rafinha!
Messi. Rafinha. And Akanji. Caicedo. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Rafinha. And this is Kane. And he was quick to react. Nicely aimed pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, really good feet. Now it's Hazard.
Chance! It's hit the upright. Cleared without complication. He's having a go. Just swings wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here.
Good read, needed to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Rafinha.
Rafinha! Off the post. In he goes again. It's there. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Pedri.
Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising!
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Very nicely done. He's picked his way through. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Messi. Now it's Camavinga. Hazard. And the counter is on. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Smoothly does it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed.
And a chance! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played.
It's Hazard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Camavinga. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Pedri. He is just caressing the ball. Good take, and is he in? Shot a goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Great chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Kane. Van Dijk producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, they can break here. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Martinelli must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Nicely spread. Reception. And here's Kane. And this is Son Heung-min. And it's Camavinga. And here's Rafinha. He's looking wide. Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And it's hoisted clear. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Messi. That's a cute ball. Camavinga. He's... Messi! Oh, it's hit the post! Martinelli puts them all in. Son Heung-min. A heavy challenge. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Koundé. Camavinga. And Son Heung-min. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. That's been intercepted.
Coming on the field,
Jimenez.
number 14,
Caicedo.
number 9, number 16.
It's Camavinga.
Substitution.
He's on it. Can he get away? Koundé. Barcelona finding their passes. Caicedo. And he's there to make the challenge.
He's going for goal!
And for sure, that was not one of his best. Camavinga. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
Out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
In by...
He rises!
Van Dijk gets it clear.
The whistle has gone and it is all over.
Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something. The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
The action has already started. Barcelona. Rafinha! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi plays it short. Chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Valverde. Akanji. It's Camavinga. Rijkaard. Played into space. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And this is Kane. And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Valverde. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Son Heung-min. Kane receives it in a good position here. That has not gone well. And it's Robertson. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Akanji gets over and intercepts. Valverde. No goals as yet. Messi. Pedri. Messi. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Messi. Oh, lovely feeding. Kane! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Son Heung-min. And that's going right the way across. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Brilliantly cut out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Almost half an hour in now. And it's Pedri. Lobbed in behind. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alexander-Arnold clears it away. In one. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved. Hazard
going face-to-face with his great rival. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for.
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó en el
Complete
minuto 36.
awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Camavinga. Spread it left. And it's Son Heung-min. Aimed beyond the defence. Played through for the wide man. Valverde. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And here's Son Heung-min. Looking for options for movement. Cross from Robertson. Pedri. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And he's well positioned here. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think
He's gone for goal! Oh! Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
En el minuto 48.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Mbappe! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Fernandez. And it's Camavinga. Front-footed pressing going on here. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. And this is Kane. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Floated through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Hazard. Showing good feet. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Good ball, good take. Rijkaard does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rafinha under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
He's picked his way through. Hazard. Nice control. A lot of space ahead of him. Hazard!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a good ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Mbappe. Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona find a position. Messi! Oh, what has happened here? He gets big! Harmlessly behind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Driving, and Messi! He scores! Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
Shot, surely! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Kane. Right card, conceded. There's a quick free kick. Messi. That's good running with the ball. Oh, well measured.
Now face to face with the keeper. Decent chance! It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Son Heung-min, and they win it back again. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Rafinha! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Caicedo. Fernandes. He's had it taken off him. Son Heung-min. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kane is herring after that one.
And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona.
Alexander-Arnold. Ødegaard. Now, can they get him away?
There's the shot! They've done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
El dorsal 15.
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona are going up, and now they can dream.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing...
Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. How are you reading this formation, Jim Begley?
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter... Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Serginho. Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's superb. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up.
And the shots! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Xion. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goal.
He's having a go! Now he wants to get in on the act here. Robertson. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri, looking for options for movement. Camavinga.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Distributed tidily.
Mbappe!
And that's
Rafinha! Goal! Barcelona!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Pedri. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Alexander-Arnold. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Nice control. Played in. He gets big. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use.
And that has been cleared. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. It's a really well-measured ball. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Robertson. Played back in. Bonucci gets it away. Tries to dink it through.
Serginho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's picked it up out wide.
Serginho's gets his head on it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Some first half thoughts?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions.
That gets things going for the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead.
Played out wide.
Hazard with the delivery. Oh, well played, well played.
Serginho.
That looks a good ball through. And this is Kane. He's got away. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona are back in business. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Drilled in low.
Kane.
Over to the left. Now it's Foden. And he's managed to get free. Kane. And it's made its way to him. Messi. Chance here to counter. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? A lot of space ahead of him. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Foden. Camavinga. Now Foden. And it's Serginho. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Serginho. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Played out to the right.
He has found the way through. Gets to show off his quick feet. He's shifting, and Messi! He's tried one! Can he finish? Koundé gets it away. Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Kane. Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8 será sustituido por el dorsal 9. Cambio de jugadores.
Serginho. Serginho
Goes on a run down the left wing.
cross from Robertson. And that should get the job done.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, it's come loose. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Serginho. Great vision. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
This looks promising. Now it's Martinez. Has a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's been drilled in.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Serginho. And he's had a hit!
No, not quite.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 26.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
He's found the way through. There's the shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having...
That's the end. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Clipped into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. And it's Pedri.
He's being urged to shoot.
Big chance!
Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Cross needs to be good. Out to the left it goes.
That's an imaginative pass.
No, that's been intercepted.
Nicely weighted ball. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he welcomes it in.
And he's onside.
He's had a shot!
In for the pieces.
And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Messi.
He's shifting through the gears here.
And that should get the job done. Pedri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Batistuta. And he's on his way.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Raul.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Half an hour played now. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's been won straight back.
Can he finish?
He's got away with one there.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
And here's Raul.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rivaldo.
Oh, that's nice.
It's Rivaldo! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins...
And it's Batistuta.
He's having a shot!
Koundé with the clearance.
And that would have been some goal.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is...
And the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Just eases him off the ball. Batistuta receives it in a good position.
Shapes to shoot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Great ball, and he's in here.
Pedri. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here.
And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half.
It's well spotted.
And there's the end of the first half. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Sobre los autobuses que nuestra ciudad pone a disposición de los espectadores para sus desplazamientos hacia y desde el estadio.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts.
Now it's Raul.
Oh, it's a great...
Rivaldo! He scores! And this is getting better and better.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
And here's Messi.
He's in a great position here.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
He's had it taken off him, and he's got the beating of his man. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Messi.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Koundé gets a foot in here. Batasagi. Mbappe is onto this. And it's Batistuta. Over to the left.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Se ruega a los espectadores que tengan previsto abandonar el estadio en coche, que lo hagan de forma ordenada.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive.
He's having a shot! It's anyone's. It's Asa! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has not gone well.
Oh, that's neat.
Stood up well to him there. It's a pretty loose pass. Shifted it to the flank.
Rijkaard with the clearance.
And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away. Not the most accurate pass. Played back to the goalkeeper. Hernandez. Hazard. And it's Messi. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Kane. Now it's Kane. He is through here. And that's played in low. And he's there to belt it away. Zico. Zico takes control of it and he's on the move. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, that's fabulous.
That was lovely, that.
Bale. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nice-looking ball. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. Germany trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And no, that was never going to make it. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. And that's been won straight back. Well, that looks a decent ball. Hernandez. Zico. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Zico! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Real... Oh, shooting chance! He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely spread. Can he get onto this? Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Rafinha. Looking for the run. And played right into his path. Hazard. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now, can he find chance? It's hit the upright. Goal, Germany!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 10, Gabriel Batistuta.
Germany have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on.
Decent chance!
And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now there's a fine ball.
Has a look and place it forward.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? And here's Batistuta.
He's found a way.
And Batistuta!